Things are getting out of hand for the Lakers, and meanwhile, Russ was enjoying his sweet revenge against his old team.
Westbrook for three, got it! And another one!
We had a wild but controversial ending in Indiana and a lot of brilliant individual performances all throughout the league. And we gotta start in Sacramento, where the Lakers opened the game furiously.
He's gonna bounce it on the first possession. The lob to LeBron! Two. And another Laker turnover. Here comes Luka. All the way to the rim, and he scores! Timeout, Sacramento. Or Murray, two of their top players. Spinning Luka, scoring Luka.
Whoa, LeBron was flying over the radar. LA's defense was forcing turnovers. Luka was in his usual first quarter bag. Life is good for Lakers fans. But then the game flipped on its head because
DeRozan steps through. Westbrook one more. Ellis catch and shoot.
Great ball movement, great pressure.
On the cross, steps through and lays it home. Zach LaVine. Kings one more stack pick and roll out to LaVine. Got an open glimpse and cashes out.
the Kings closed the first period with an electric 18-6 run and continued in similar fashion, making it rain from downtown in the second quarter.
But it's the hustle and not giving up.
Monk raises up for three. Malik.
That low block right now.
Monk's working to get smart. Use the self-checkout line that time.
And right now, the Lakers are 2 of 15 from deep.
DeRozan out to Monk. 3 for 3. Yes!
Malik Monk caught a heat check, knocking down 3 consecutive bombs to put his team up by 10, and the crowd was loving it. And the best thing was, he was just getting started.
But strong. Westbrook pushing the other way. There's Monk's clean look. Butter.
Here recently, just the ability to knock that down at a high level.
Wow. Achua put Hayes in the friend zone on that block. Westbrook, hot hand. Monk got it. He's hotter than fish grease.
Jeez, Malik went nuts, hitting a perfect 5 of 5 from beyond the arc in a 6-minute span. And the lead grew to 16 points. The sole bright spot for the Lakers was Luka Doncic, making Achua look for directions on display.
And kick it. And they're shooting the three. Luka with the rebound. Puts it up and in.
He's a magician with the basketball, there's no doubt about it.
6 seconds. Luka, the good man to have it. He leans in, shoots, and scores!
With 26 points in the first half, Doncic kept the Lakers within striking distance, but DeMar DeRozan and Russell Westbrook would erase all of his efforts in the third quarter when
perusing the court, piercing the paint. Westbrook with a burst of speed. Between tweens, spins, pulls like clockwork. DeRozan back out to Westbrook, unhesitant.
Russ and Debo orchestrated a 9-2 run at the start of the second half and bumped the lead back to 14, but this time they were determined to blow the game out of reach.
DeRozan on Luka, spins, good help by LeBron, whistle, and one for DeRozan. Lakers with a zone look though. DeRozan in the corner, Westbrook for 3, got it! And another one.
Look at Brody acting like a knockdown shooter, hitting 4 of 8 from downtown on his way to 22 points in this game. He's actually having the 3rd best shooting season of his career, converting on 34.5% from deep. And the Kings were blistering hot as a group, hitting 17 threes on 65% efficiency. On the contrary, despite scoring 42 points, Luka shot just 2 for 9 from distance, which falls in line with his atrocious 32% for the season so far. That's his 2nd worst outing in his 8 years in the league. And the Lakers as a team were just as miserable, shooting 8 of 36 in this game. That's 22%. With that kind of disparity, it's obvious who won the game, which got the King a little bit frustrated after a no call on his layup.
LeBron, finish it. I get a timeout here from Doug Christie.
LeBron is asking for an and one on the play. He thought that Zach LaVine got into his midsection there with the hands. The official didn't agree.
It wasn't all bad for James at the end, as Jr. made him proud in the clutch, drilling 2 straight triples to cut the deficit to 12 points and set the final score.
Ronnie. Throw up a 3. Got it. Ronnie James. And the Lakers are probably going to shoot it. And they will with James. He's made 2 buckets
Jokes aside, I gotta give it to the Kings, who just took the scalp of both the Rockets and the Lakers on back-to-back nights. And Russ was honest in his post-game press conference.
Do you get up when you play your former teams like that, or is it just every night?
Not really. I mean, I play the same way every night, but I do enjoy beating teams that I was former at for different reasons. Tonight was different reasons. Houston was a different reason. So definitely enjoy taking care of business against them.
Moving on to Indiana for the frantic finish between the Pacers and the Celtics. But before we dive in the clutch, I gotta show you this dunk by Jay Huff, who's apparently dunking only in reverse.
Huff got two in the air. Huff with the reverse flush. He did time at Boston.
That was slick. And so was Spicy P on this putback layup after the missed three by Shepherd.
Spinning out of trouble. Extra pass. Shepherd for three. Won't go. Tipped up and in by Siakam.
Siakam puts Indy up by 5, and Derek White rushes to respond on the other end but loses the ball, giving the Pacers a chance to create a separation. But luckily for Boston, Jordan Walsh saves the day with some great plays on both ends of the court.
Hauser, inside, Walsh got free, outside, Pritchard, boom! That's a huge play for Jordan Walsh.
After this 3 by Pritchard, the game turned into a slugfest, with neither team being able to score for the next minute and a half.
To Nembhard, 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard splits the defense down the lane, blocked! Pritchard, blocked by Siakam!
So, down by 2 with 30 seconds remaining, Derek White stepped forward for the Celtics.
The drive, put it up and in! We're tied at 96!
White gets a quick 2 to tie the game and leaves some time on the clock for the last possession. But in the meantime, the most experienced guy on the floor took matters into his own hands.
Back to Siakam, 6 on the clock. Siakam on the move, turns inside, floater, goes window shopping for 2!
It wasn't pretty, but Pascal took care of business, putting his team up by 2 with 6 seconds left. So let's see if the Celtics have what it takes to win the game without Jaylen Brown.
White, 3 seconds, fires, no good, walk to the board as time expires. The Pacers have won 3 straight and take down the Celtics.
White misses the potential game winner, and after snapping the historic 13-game losing streak, the Pacers won 3 in a row. After the game, Joe Mazzulla decided to give us an iconic press conference.
Illegal screen.
What'd you say?
Illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
What do you want people to know?
Illegal screen.
Would you like to say anything else?
Illegal screen.
He repeated the same words for a minute before the reporters gave up. Obviously, Joe was referring to this screen by Siakam before the game winner. But hey, it's only an illegal screen if the refs call it. Heading over to Dallas now for the Cooper Flagg show.
Bobble ball, Marshall got it back. Cooper has hit one mid-range jumper. Now this one from the baseline is also on target.
Gonna play 82 games.
Just like Dick Monis said one year, he got the schedule from Keith Grant. Oh, nice finish by Cooper. 80 pound, already 4 boards tonight. Nice. Cooper forces it up, and he scores.
Flagg scored 12 of his 27 points in the second quarter, giving the Mavs a 14-point lead. And he was making a difference on the defensive end as well.
Here's Terrence Mann, not under control. The one that was under control was Cooper Flagg.
However, the Nets made a push for a comeback and got within 5 points in the clutch. But there was the high-flying rookie once again to shut them down.
To lead the Mavs now in scoring.
Certainly setting the tone here at this point.
And Cooper with a steal. Cooper has it now. Gonna try to make something happen. Late clock, pull up, bullseye, Cooper! Cold-blooded.
Wow, the steal and the slam in transition, and then the cold-blooded dagger 3 to ice the game. He's meeting all expectations so far if you ask me. And the Clippers didn't meet their expectations before the season, but lately they're playing really well and are trying pretty hard to turn the season around.
Goes to work on the rookie, gets around him, gets to the rim, and in at the horn.
As good a playmaker as any in the league. And Speaking of which,
The Beard was balling like it's 2018. With 32 and 10 last night, Harden continued climbing on the all-time scoring list, passing Shaq now for the 9th spot. And the Claw was even better.
Goes to work on Bridges. Up. Pump fake. 3. Bucket again. Kawhi with 24.
good at getting baskets.
The aimbot has logged on. Kawhi, the step through, the floater. It's good. It's a masterpiece from Kawhi.
Kawhi led everyone with 35 points on 58% efficiency, and the Clippers improved to 10-2 in their last 12 games. Leonard has been phenomenal during the stretch, posting almost 33 points on 50-40-90 shooting splits. And his former Raptor buddy Kyle Lowry is far away from his best playing days, but last night in Toronto, he got a well-deserved standing ovation for maybe the last time.
Standing ovation for the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry, embraced by his current teammates.
The Sixers won the game easily though, led by Joel Embiid, believe it or not, who I gotta say looked pretty good in this one.
Back to Embiid. He's got 13. Embiid! Great pass. Great pass from George. Down to Embiid for the flush. See, back to Embiid. Joel Embiid, confident to the cup and gets the roll.
Embiid scored 27 points on 7 of 9 from inside the paint, bringing back flashes of his dominance. And the Timberwolves, especially Julius Randle, gave us a dominant performance on the defensive end to come back from a 19-point deficit against Wemby and the Spurs, turning this into a thriller ending. You gotta check out the blistering run in the clutch right here in this video. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.